Security and safety are fundamental factors to maintain the protection of citizens' data and, by extension, the degree to which people trust these digital services. Security and data protection comes in many forms, however, and it's important that we talk about the most central aspects in this video. Before we even talk about encryption and high-level data security, let's think about the citizen as the end user. Every person who lives in Estonia for more than 3 months must apply for an ID card or residency card with which they can use all the different digital services. But neither the card itself nor the personal code are actual keys to our information. This means that even if my card gets stolen or lost, no one can claim my digital identity with it. In order to access my e-services, I need to use these electronic ID solutions together with my PIN codes. This two-factor authentication ensures that without my e-ID or PINs, nobody can access my information or give digital signatures on behalf of me. Security from scratch has always been at the heart of Estonian digital solutions. Estonia's distributed system architecture helps protect us against outside hackers, malicious insiders, human and AI errors, and inefficiency. There is no central super database, which would be a particularly attractive target for people with bad intentions. But there can be no data security without data integrity, which concerns itself with the trustworthiness and reliability of the information online. As part of this, Estonia was the first state to implement blockchain technology within its national-level information systems in 2012. Estonia uses this technology to enforce the integrity of government data and systems. As an example, there might be a hacker interested in changing the blood type of every person in Estonia, which would of course be a problem. By backing some of the medical information in Estonia through the blockchain, data cannot be rewritten by anybody. The data itself is not put on the blockchain. Rather, the blockchain serves as the independent trust anchor, allowing the authenticity of electronic data to be mathematically proven within seconds. This means that no one, neither hackers nor government, can manipulate the data and get away with it. As you can see, there are many reasons why we would maintain not just data exchange security itself, but also data integrity. Another important part of Estonia's security is transparency. This might sound a bit counterintuitive, but let me explain. As an example, Estonians can cast their vote online during election season. The security of this voting system is extremely important to the state and the confidence of its citizens, which is why the code repository for the Estonian online voting system is available on the internet for public review. Why would this data not be kept a secret? Simple. If the program was developed behind closed doors, any insider could create intentional vulnerabilities or backdoors. And because of the secretive nature, it's possible no one else might find out about those vulnerabilities. By going out into the public, the Estonian government ensures that anyone with the necessary IT skills can go through the source code and make them aware of potential problems. The government also pays so-called white hat hackers to attack its systems in order to see how secure they are. As you can see, Estonia actively mitigates the risks of certain virtual threats. Following the cyber attack that targeted Estonia in 2007, many of the systems were strengthened, crisis response procedures were adjusted, and general cybersecurity awareness grew significantly. It is also important to note that during this concerted attack, no government database was breached and no data was lost, although some services were temporarily slowed down or made inaccessible by the authorities as a precautionary measure. In fact, the worst thing that happened was that the online banking service of one bank was down for 1.5 hours. So in a way, Estonians are grateful to this day that their systems were tested so well. This event also accelerated the creation of NATO's Cyber Defense Center of Excellence in Tallinn, which enhances the skills of all member states when it comes to improving cyber defense and security capabilities. In addition to this, Estonia is also working on establishing something called a data embassy, which would mean that Estonian government databases could be run from abroad in case anything were to happen to the servers on Estonian soil, regardless of whether it would be a physical attack or a nationwide power outage. Estonia can then download its state again. Beyond this, the Estonian Defense League has its own cyber unit, which is a voluntary organization aimed at protecting Estonian cyberspace, just like a well-trained militia would do in case of a physical conflict. The cyber unit includes specialists in crucial cybersecurity positions and other specialist fields like lawyers and economists. As you can see, everyone with an interest in this area can play their part in creating a resilient network and force multiplier in case Estonia became a target for a cyber attack once more. Another important factor is education. In Estonia, children can learn the fundamentals of programming already in primary school. The educational system in Estonia also implements the European Digital Competence Framework that is aimed at teaching IT and data literacy, among other important things. That way, we can help the youngest members of society understand how machines work, and as a result, how they can interact with them as well. We also need to teach our children about cyber hygiene, almost as early as we teach them physical hygiene. It is normal to wash your hands after going to the bathroom, and it should be just as normal not to open any emails from untrustworthy email accounts that might contain viruses. This is something where every single one of us can make a difference. With this video, we conclude the basic topics that are crucial for e-Estonia as we know, love, and most importantly trust it today.